Alright, hello there. I am showcasing a playtest of a game that I'm a big supporter of. I'm played a little bit of it. This is Luminous Nights. It is on Steam right now. Go wishlist it. I have played a little bit of this just to test it out and see how it goes. And I thought I'd play it and make comments on what I like about it and what I think can be improved, and just getting more used to the game and the areas I've gone through so far. Okay, I am level 4 right now. I'm not the best at this game. I do like it. It's very... I do like the model of stuff in the game. So, like, for example, I really like how it looks when he's holding the sword, and just the idle animation of the character. The UI is... it's a little bit basic, but I like it. I think if you put numbers where the green bar and numbers with the mana, it would be a little bit nicer. But the artwork for the character is nice. I love this menu. And I think if you just if you brighten up your text a little bit, it'll look way better. It's a little bit hard to read in the bottom text area, but it's nice. Like, if you just had it white, like how you have the inventory text and like the market and stuff, it'll look way better. The status menu, I think it would be a little bit nicer if you had a way to like highlight over something and explain it, like just highlight over the resistance, like what dark resistant means. Your settings menu, very nice, very clean. I like it. The option menu is fantastic. I love that you can control the brightness as you're playing. The certain stuff doesn't do that. The item menu is good. Like, I love not just like the simplicity of the icons I love that you show like stats going down and stuff with red, which is great for people like me who use visual more than anything. I forgot to equip health potions again. But my one issue is I wish that combat was a little bit faster with magic. So let me go into a fight and I'll explain that more. So that's fine. So, it's fine. Right here. This is good. I have to wait a little bit long for certain magic to be able to use. Like, the freeze is really long, and I want to like keep my combo going. It would have been way better for me to... I'm stuck. I have found a bug. Interesting. I'll go into a playground area to show. So, when I am in combat, and I want my attacks to come out faster, I have to press them years in advance before I can do anything. And I wish I could string it, like, almost slightly longer like, let's say I use, I'm gonna use Tornado, and then I wish it was slightly longer. Yo. Also, you're hitting this is a little bit awkward with your air combos. It's a little bit slow to come out. Shock feels like the best magic, in my opinion. It does the most damage, and your platforming in this game works really well. Here, I'm gonna load, so I'll go back to my save file and stuff from here again. But fire into freeze just feels not safe. Like, if I want to combine different magics during a fight, I have to be way preemptive with my moves. Like, I can't, like, make it on the fly. I have to know the enemies stupid well. Also, with the deflect, it's good. I do think it would be a little bit nicer if, like, the damage output was not as busted. Because otherwise I can just kind of just rely on it to do everything for me. But I think the big enemies, if you want to have big enemies that kind of remind me of the big, like the big belly enemies in the Kingdom Hearts series, you should have it so they don't get staggered as easy. Like, you have to do that. Have a full that before they get staggered. Or do, like, fire magic. Okay. Reflect. Or deflect, sorry, I'm thinking Kingdom Hearts. Should not do that much damage. But that also is just because I'm higher level than this area really likes at times, so. I like the transition and the fact that you enter an area, it has the little thing that says like what area it's supposed to be. That feels, I don't know how to explain this, but that feels very RPG, like, in the sense of it feels like an older RPG. Old RPGs did it. But that was a very funny glitch at the start. Sorry, I keep thinking of the glitch at the start where I think what happened was I did an animation for the magic, and then I went into my menu, and so it canceled the animation at the same time, and it just kept me stuck in the animation where it stuck me in a loop of where it just stops giving you controls for a moment. And I was just perpetually stuck. But the healing, I like that it takes up all of your mana like Cure does. That feels very, very clean. I played the demo of this, so I did play a little bit of this. I played it in like the first. I don't know if it's the first demo, but when most of this was still just untextured stuff. So I like that. I like seeing all the new textures. I think if you're gonna use these windows a lot, make some of them dimmer. It's not as obvious you're just copy and pasting windows in certain areas. the like smaller stuff like torches looks fantastic. I like that. Um, one of my issues I had while playing this was if I'm in an area where I have to fight a lot of people and I'm in an area around like boxes or a lot of like bases, lock on would go to the bases rather than the enemies I'm fighting. So I think if you could just make it the icon for what you're focusing to lock on a little bit more clear, that would be great. But I would also up the character speed a little bit. They just feel a little bit slow with like walking around the areas. Like it took me like 10 minutes. It felt like just to walk across this one area. And with how you had the platform here, which was good. I like the platforming. I think you just need to make your character faster. So I'm not having to do weird stuff to make it across more consistently. You also have a lot of orbs coming out, which I think if we're on a, I'm on difficulty, not the hardest, so I would say when I'm on normal difficulty, try to make it so I'm not like, because the healing in this is so much at the end of each fight that like I don't have to use, I've like used heal once so far playing this. When you get your shop though, I also make it, if you're gonna give the amount of money that they're giving you, make the stuff in the shop more expensive than how you think it would be, because you're giving so much money per kill. That's 195 gold from one kill. That's insane. And I'm still not good at parkour in this game, but that's just because I was bad at Kingdom Hearts parkour. But the game's so nice. I love the like being able to talk to them and see stuff. I think their models are a little bit too different from the main character for it to not be noticeable. But again, it's just something that I'll probably try and I did have a bug where when I went over here, I don't know if I can reproduce it, but let me see if I can try in the video. So when I come over here and these enemies spawn, if I go down here, it will do that. So I think if you fix that, you can make it so I'm not gonna have a way too easy time of being able to see what I'm facing up against when I'm up top and I fall down. And I'm just saying that because it makes it so easy to see what their animation are gonna do, what attack they're about to do. So I like the I like the scarf physics. I don't know why, but they're just so nice. It's very nice. I love the animation with the little scarf and the animations for the scarf. If you want to differentiate yourself from Kingdom Hearts a little bit more, I would make this ability not do that, but have it be like a projectile tornado, so one that goes like straight in front of me and shoots out. and then I would have a different attack do that, like picking up move. I like the icons though. The icons from the spells are so nice. I would maybe change heal a little bit, but I think I would just make it so it's not just like kind of awkward to look at. But I think once you have that down, it's fine. Like, and whenever you get the customized thing where you can make the like shortcuts. Thank you, brain. When you make shortcuts, the magic system will feel so much better. Also, like the fact that I can just do this, and there's 99 saves. That feels so nice. To see 99 saves in this game again. Yeah, HeartsLike game again, or just a HeartsLike game. So, and I love this. You see the palace there. I hope that if you do another playtest, we'll get to see more of this one. Maybe a boss fight. But that might be too much to ask. But I do really like it. The skybox is very nice. I like that. I would say maybe make the borders like the text, like when the area goes farther out. Keep the buildings just getting smaller, because otherwise I can very clearly see the edge of the world, which could be a little bit distracting when you're doing a site like this on your wall. But I mean, otherwise it looked good. So that's how I felt. It was a good playtest. I think something can be improved, and once you get those improved, like, this game is just gonna skyrocket in how good it is, honestly. I mean, it's already good enough that I feel like I'm like playing just an earlier version of Kingdom Hearts 2. So that's how I felt. I think this is a good game. I think the creator is on the right track. And honestly, this was a very, very fun game. Also, I love the save file area. It's so pretty. This effect is so pretty. I love it. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. And in case I haven't seen you again, catch me in game. Good night, folks. Bye bye.